Welcome back everyone to another video and to part 2 of the Better Than You documentary regarding the whole MJF versus CM Punk feud from start to finish. This has really caught my attention so far and I'm very excited to see where else this feud goes, because really in part 1 we were only getting started, you know. There was no fighting, no real true action. It was all just verbally assaulting each other, you know.
And I'm better than you.
So hey, I understand if MJF is afraid, if MJF is scared.
That smirk, he's not scared of no one.
He doesn't have to have none. I never wanted to mess with MJF, but he found out the hard way that on this mic, that in this ring, even at commentary, nobody can touch me. And he wants to climb that ladder and get some W's to get to AEW Gold. Well, I imagine sooner or later, I'll see him again in this ring. But it'd be a real shame if somebody interfered with his quest for gold.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, right. So he's messing up MJF's match. And whoa, what did this guy do? Massive GTS to him though. He got some height on that. That poor bloke. Captain Sean D. Like, that's mad.
This is your future. This happens every single time you step into the ring.
Every time.
You step in the ring with me, you little bitch.
Oh my god.
Is that right? Yeah? You want a piece of me, Punk? You want the match? You want the goddamn match? Listen here, you son of a bitch! Next week, it's gonna be CM Punk versus Wardlow.
Bring on Wardlow. Eventually, you're gonna run out of people to hide behind.
Right, before we get into this wee match here between CM Punk and Wardlow, once again, they are just teasing the match, or teasing the fans. I thought that was it. When MJF was screaming at Punk saying, you know what, you want a piece of me? Then there will be a match next week, and obviously you're like, okay, he's going to say between CM Punk and MJF, but no, he brings out his buddy Wardlow, which is actually very good because it holds off on their match and it keeps that suspension held high. Now I will say this, I don't agree with CM Punk interrupting all of MJF's matches because, you know, I'm sure there are fans of MJF and they want to see him have, you know, clean, fair matches on Dynamite, right? And CM Punk coming out there every time to ruin it and give him a disqualification, will give his opponent the disqualification and get them the win, is a little bit sly. But CM Punk wants the match more than anything, so he will try and get under MJF's skin as much as possible, and that is a good way to do it. So let's see what happens here with Wardlow.
That running knee strike. Oh, wait a second, he took his eye off his opponent for a moment. Count that one up.
Big powerbomb to CM Punk. You know what that reminds me of? Kevin Nash making his return at Night of Champions 2011. CM Punk versus Triple H. CM Punk gets hoisted up high by Kevin Nash and slammed down just like he did a decade later with Wardlow. He's done. He's been crumbled. He's going for another one. Oh, what, he lands it as well. A third. Is that it? He can't lose though, surely. No way. If he lands this, is he really kicking out? A fifth one. He's done for. That cannot be a... That has to be it, yeah. One. Why?
What are you talking about? I want more is what he's saying. This is bad news for CM Punk, guys.
This is where CM Punk will come back then, right? No, a sixth? Oh my lord. I don't know how CM Punk will lose this match, but like on paper he should lose right now, right? Now there's some twist here. MJF's doing something through the table. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 7 through the table. 7, if I counted right, power bombs. Again? Are you nuts? In the middle of the ring, he comes back, roll up, yeah, that's it. 2, yeah, of course. Hit him! Hit him, Wardlow! He's angering the behemoth! Strike him! He will! No way! No way! Break the finger! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it was so close! Jeez.
Well, guess what? You ain't winning next week. No, I'm gonna personally make sure next week you take your first L in AEW. Next week, it's CM Punk versus
Shawn Spears?
Shawn
Yep.
Spears.
That made sense.
I'm the guy that Max sends to ensure that a message is delivered and, more importantly, understood. So Punker.
Punker!
Baby.
Yeah!
Not in here with a guy who's a one-move wonder with a couple of years' experience under his belt. You're
Shots fired to Wardlow? Okay.
Pound for pound, one of the sharpest professional wrestlers on this planet today.
All right.
You can't hang anymore, and I've realized that.
Right, before we get into this match now, we do want to, well, I want to talk about what just happened there. Let's be honest, right? After like 7 or 8 powerbombs, CM Punk should have had his first loss there. But he got that cheeky, quick roll-up pin. And that's such a classic move in wrestling, you know? No matter how, like, destroyed a wrestler is, if they get that cheeky roll-up, they will get the win. Because for some reason, it's just like a, I don't know, it's like a move that takes the opponent by surprise. And every time the ref hits a 3 count, they're like, what? How did that happen? But like, you could have kicked out, man, come on. Like, just, you were there. You were conscious. And another element to that match was that MJF actually stopped Wardlow from getting that win in the first place. When he hit the original, like, 5 or 6 power bombs and had his foot on Punk's chest for the pin, that was a win. Like, let's be honest here, that was a win. And MJF was like, no, you're not finished. Do more damage. And that just ended up backfiring. So here we go against Shawn Spears. Now let's see if CM Punk can get a clean win over Shawn Spears. I mean, he should do, right? Wardlow is different because he's massive and he's, you know, he's more powerful in that sense. But when it comes to CM Punk and Shawn Spears, they're both just quite equal in size and they're very good professional wrestlers, right? So should be even enough. I don't know why there would be any need to have any interference, but there definitely will be, let's be honest.
Wait a second, Punk.
Twist the neck! Shawn Spears going up for the GTS! Oh, he hits it as well. He's out for it. Is that it? It actually is! It was a clean win. Oh my god. MJF not happy from behind!
Now CM Punk's got MJF right where he wants.
Will this be the first time we see some action? It is! It is!
Whoa,
No, it's not! You, they are holding this off for so long! But that is so good. That is so
I'll
good.
give you the match you've all been waiting for next week in Chicago, Illinois. What?
Is this really it?
You know, this match, it's a dream match. It's something these people
Nah, it's something else.
have grown impatient to see. They
Something
want
else.
the match right now. These people are frothing at the mouth for CM Punk versus MJF. They want it.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, they have built the hype to an unbelievable point right now, you know? And the fact that they still haven't actually hit each other or anything, it's still all just been verbally, still. That is just creating the utmost suspense and the utmost intensity, which is just perfect for this feud.
Or at least
There
they
we go.
think they do. After I win, you people are finally going to get to see the real CM Punk. The CM Punk who loses his fake smile the second he doesn't get what he wants. The CM Punk who blames all of his failures on everyone else but himself. Truth is, he left all of you and he left all the fans who loved him and supported him
He was
when he was
sick.
scheduled to make an appearance right here in Cleveland, Ohio, back in 2014.
What was that?
All those chants aren't gonna stop him from turning
Probably
his
just
back
Raw.
on you again and then crying about it on a podcast.
Okay, it's getting heated again.
Podcast that you listen to because
You're a
you're a
fan.
fan.
Get in there!
To see me, you pay to stand in line to get my picture.
Exactly.
You stand in line to get my autograph, and how dare you try to put it on these people? I've made decisions. I stand by every single one of them. And these people, they don't love me because I win. They don't hate me because I lose. They love me because I get back up and I try.
Oh, you
Yes, he
always
does.
get back up, huh?
Yeah, I always get back up.
Oh, okay. How about we test that real quick? MJF
Oh, he's
bringing
bringing
the
out
back
more
up.
goons. Is that the revival? It is. Dash and
Shot
dax.
Spears from behind.
And a sneak attack.
Coming from behind, a
Oh, this is...
typical
Oh,
MJF-led
dear.
Scenario.
Oh, my God.
3-on-1
This is
assault
disgusting.
Right now. Wardlow inside the ring.
Wardlow as well. Oh, my God.
They're gonna soften him up.
Alright, the revival. Sean Spears. Wardlow. Oh, the chair shot
They could
to
be trying to
the
take
stomach
Punk out
area.
next week.
The solar plexus.
This is really bad.
Goes to the back. Oh, God. Stretch him out as well. Ah! Just add more impact. Just get it over and done with. Yeah, go on. Go on. Go on. Ah, yeah. Puta madre. This is disgraceful from MJF. Sitting on him as well. And crossing the legs. It just doesn't get more disrespectful than this.
That the same place your journey started
Will come
be the
to an
same
end.
place it ends.
Mm.
I'll see you in Chicago!
Right, this is it then. This is finally it. This is our match, right? Has to be. I think it's time to strap ourselves in, boys. Fasten those seatbelts. Because this looks to be it.
Now, Punk has
But
won
just on Dynamite
this
though?
match.
Surely
He's
not.
had his hands on MJF
Really?
for so long. Oh, my
Nah, they're still gonna hold it off, aren't they? They actually are.
Oh, and the cheap
No, he hits a shot.
MJF running away from CM
Okay.
Punk.
Okay, here we go. Yep, okay, we're getting some action. We're getting some action. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Finally. This is the first time I have ever witnessed MJF in a wrestling ring wrestling. This is it.
What's he doing? What's he
So
gonna be
far,
saying?
I've only seen him. What the hell?
Is that tape?
I've only seen him on the mic, but he's gonna cheat his way to a win.
But
The ref doesn't see it.
It's underneath MJF's
Yeah,
arm.
Danny Burch, the referee, does not see it.
Nowhere left to go. MJF with the body scissors
Yeah, that's
locked
it.
in.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Come on, not like
That's
this.
it.
What? That's it? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he cheated his way to win. Oh, the referee saw it. You weren't too slick with that one.
Referee Brian
Justin Roberts.
has ruled this match will continue.
The right thing to do. Oh, wait, look at this.
No way. Roll up. Two. Oh.
Second.
Right, so you know what? I thought for sure that would have been how it ends. You know, MJF cheats his way to a win, and then that just keeps the rivalry going without much action. But no, the match does go on. That, like, never really happens as well. Normally when someone cheats, at least in WWE, that's kind of how it ends, you know? Like, the referees are always so dumb, and they never see what goes on, and that's it. But at least with this match here, MJF slipped up, the tape fell, and the referee actually saw it. Even if that happened in WWE, the ref still wouldn't see it. Honest to God.
Wait a minute. Hey,
What is this? Oh, a pedigree!
he hasn't done that much.
Paying tribute to Triple H? His rivalry?
Oh God.
Oh, mate.
Now this is most interesting.
Disqualification?
Exactly where
Has to be.
Wardlow's allegiance lie.
We saw how slow to act Wardlow was last week, and now getting
Don't touch
eye
him.
to eye with CM
Don't
Punk.
touch him. Don't ruin the match.
He walked away.
Yes. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. He'll still do something though.
He doesn't trust Wardlow.
Don't get
either.
distracted, Punk.
Behind.
Think about
Punker! Turn around!
Was that the ring? MJF.
No way!
No, come on!
He cheated again! He hit him with a ring? For God's sake. Alright. Well, so it still ended the way I thought it would originally, but with the tape. This time with the ring.
To the ring. He hails from the most magical place in the world.
Is that a cutout?
Lakeview, Long Island, New York.
What is?
He is the three-time Dynamite Diamond Ring champion.
Listen to the boos.
The man who's never been beaten clean
I
in
love the
middle of
heel
ring
heat.
And is undefeated
So does
in
Sean
AEW.
Spears.
The man who pins shoulders on mats and bangs all the rats. The king of all elite wrestling. The undefeated, undisputed, uncrowned AEW World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause
Wait,
to
world
the man
champion?
who's better than you, and you know it. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Wait, why did he say world champion?
I think I made it crystal clear last week that I'm the best wrestler on the planet.
That's debatable. You know, Kelly does exist, to be fair. Oh!
Not Adam Cole.
He is in there like swimwear?
Not Heyman.
Oh, it's all just such a good celebration.
Now you're looking at the best in the world.
MJF is on top of the world right
Last week
now.
I proved I'm better than Bret in Canada, I'm better than Piper in Portland, and I'm
Okay.
damn sure better than CM Punk in Chicago.
Attacking all the legends as well. And now CM Punk is out here
Look at this.
with a Fred Perry jacket looking fresh.
I'm a little bit of an island.
Is that Jack Black? They have so many celebrities here. He's also bad. Darby Allin! Sting! Oh shit, with baseball bats as well. Finally, the numbers game is better.
Wardlow.
Oh,
Big man, listen to me good. You can be on the end of the beating these guys are about to receive, or you can grow some balls and you can leave these jerks.
trying to get him to switch sides? Do you reckon Wardlow turns face? Fuck. This could be a good surprise then, his partner. Who is it? Who is it? Is that John Moxley? It is.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 221
It fucking is.
pounds.
Oh my god! No way is John Moxley being added to this rivalry. Oh, this just gets better and better. You think I can't get any better and it just does? John Moxley is here to help CM Punk. Oh my god. The two finishes at the same time. And they get the win. Of course they do. So the match is on. Like, what's MJF going to do now to get out of it? He can't do anything. Like, that's it. CM Punk! CM Punk!
If you don't know by now, you should. My name is CM Punk. And what I am is straight edge.
Still
I'm
straight edge.
drug-free,
To this
I'm
day.
alcohol-free,
To this day!
and that means I'm better than you.
Wait.
Those words I spoke for the first
That was
time
kinda heel,
over
not gonna
20
lie.
years ago, and they
But it's a
became the
throwback, yeah, yeah.
foundation of my career. And I can sit here in Nashville, Tennessee, and feel
Yo, that's mad though that whole straight edge thing was like well over a decade ago. When he had Serena, the bald Serena, and also the bald Luke Gallows by his side in WWE. I do remember those days quite well. But then what happened? I think Rey Mysterio had a match with him, and then he had to shave his head, and that was the end of the long hair CM Punk. But I really like that slick back look. Like, he has that now, and he also had it back in 2011, 2012, when he had that WWE title reign as well. That's such an iconic hairstyle, and it's so clean, so fresh.
pride that foundation grew into such a career that I have managed to inspire the next
Darby Allin,
generation
Jungle
of
Boy,
professional
Sammy
wrestling.
Guevara.
Some of them are sitting in the locker room right now. Some of them became wrestlers because
of
of me. And then there's MJF.
Okay. The tone changes, the crowd erupts with
He
boos.
tries to walk like me, to talk like me. He could never
This is so
think
fucking
like
good.
me. Maxwell Jacob Friedman fancies himself Piper in Portland, Bret in Calgary, and
Yeah.
Punk in Chicago, when in reality he's just shitty little Max from shitty little Long Island.
Shitty little Max.
The foundation of
Oh my
Max's
God.
career has been a ring that he has used to beat opponent
We are the
after
bar.
opponent, and it's a ring that he won with help from other people.
That's just
But
disgusting
when
behavior.
he beat me in my hometown, you would think that I
Disgraceful.
would be furious, that I would be mad. But to tell you the truth, Max, I'm proud of you. Where you stray from the path is you fail to retain the knowledge of the lessons that you are being taught. We need Max to learn some lessons. So I thought back on the toughest matches of my career, matches where I've literally left pieces of myself in the ring.
Whoa.
And I think Piper in Portland.
You know what? I've never really seen much about CM Punk's career before WWE, but by the looks of it, he was definitely a bit of a hardcore wrestler, even before WWE. in WWE, I can't think of any hardcore matches really, because they don't really happen. You know, it's too PG. But yeah, I don't think he really even bled in his matches with WWE.
Portland, Max, you want to be tethered to Piper so bad, you're going to have to be tethered to me. And 2 days removed from the Hallmark holiday, Valentine's Day, I'm left without a Valentine. And it's very poetic that I get to ask you the question. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, will you?
What the fuck is that?
My Valentine.
Holy shit! So he's gonna bring a chain?
And I know Max is backstage
to this match?
right now, pissing his pants, because nobody wants to be in a dog collar match.
A fucking dog collar match? What is that?
Sometimes they take years off your life. I promise you they take years off your career, but that's the goal.
What?
That's the lesson you need to be taught, Max. So I'm going to ask you to come out here right
Fucking
now
hell.
because there's one more thing I need to tell you, and I want to look you directly in your eyes when I say it.
Right, this is getting serious now. And they say wrestling's fake.
This picture. Wow. You see it, Max?
There it is.
I'm sure you remember it well.
In a physical copy.
The canvas I sit on's not going to be stained with your shitty spray tan. It's going to be stained with your blood.
Fucking hell. This is just so bizarre. Thinking about how he actually was a fan of CM Punk, and CM Punk is holding a photo of them two together when he was just a kid, when he was just a fan. And how surreal must this be for MJF? Because, like, even though CM Punk is his rival, he was still his idol. And that's just something I can't really get my head around. Like, what? He fucking made it, like. MJF made it. And after 7 years of not, doing wrestling, and, after we all thought CM Punk would never come back to wrestling at all, he is going to be involved in a dog collar match. Listen here, young man!
Look at this. MJF seems unnerved.
Yeah. CM Punk isn't messing around anymore. Why are you walking away? Like, come on. You have to face the music. You created this mess.
I used to love CM Punk too. CM Punk, he showed a photograph last week and he said that for him it was just another Friday. And yes, you know what? That day meant more to me than just a Friday. That day meant everything to me.
At least he owns that as well.
Let me go back a little bit in time. 2007, I'm 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
I got a litany of learning disabilities.
Oh.
Every single day in school for me was hell. But the one thing I was good at was football. I tried out for the team. I was one of, only 2 Jewish kids that tried out.
Jewish as well?
Actually,
didn't know that.
The coach decided to start me as a middle linebacker, and that meant everything to me. Because for once, I thought I fit in. And then the next day at school, I'm walking the hallway of my school, and I see my teammates walking up to me. And I'm excited because for once in my life, I actually think I'm gonna make friends. And they look angry. And in their hands, they're holding rolls of quarters. And all of them decided to throw the quarters at me as hard as they physically could. And they said, "Pick it up, Jew boy, pick it up." I went home and I cried and I cried and I cried, but finally I stopped because I realized today's Friday. And that means tonight I get to meet my hero CM Punk at an autograph signing.
Okay, now that has just added a whole new element to my opinion on MJF. That's so sad. The fact that he's literally tearing up in the ring talking about this as well means like this is serious, this is deep. Now I am going to end it there. We'll continue part 3 and finish it very, very soon. There's about 11 minutes left, so the last part will be shorter. And I'm going to get back to it like ASAP. Trust me on that one. But as I was saying there, this has definitely added a different... It's showing us a different side completely to MJF, And it's showing us maybe why he is the way he is these days. Maybe he is a bully himself because he got bullied back in school. And you know, the fact that he was good at football and he thought he was going to make friends is like probably the saddest part. When his so-called maybe new friends were coming up to him and then they all just threw quarters at him and laughed at him. That's just horrible. And I wonder, are those same people looking at MJF now that he's in AEW? He is a megastar. He has made it in the big leagues. Whereas these bullies are probably down in the ground, nowhere to be found. But that's going to do it for part 2 of Better Than You. You know what? So far, I've been on CM Punk's side. But after that last few minutes there, that I've got a soft spot for MJF now. I don't know if I'm on his side. I think I'm more in favour of CM Punk, to be honest with you, but I just have so much respect for the both of them, you know. I guess it's just, they've created one of the best rivalries in all of wrestling, so fair play to the both of them. So drop a like on the video for me if you guys have enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new for more AEW reactions. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.